Touch the leg and good morning. Today I'm here to tell you about the new class 9 English syllabus. Okay? Yes. So before I talk about the new English syllabus, okay, let me recapitulate the last lesson I uploaded in the SherigVideo website. Okay? Yes. So do you remember what was the last YouTube lesson we did? Okay, yes. So the last lesson was from your English textbook Moments. And the name of the story that I did was The Last Leaf. Okay? Yes. The story was The Last Leaf from your English textbook Moments. So let us talk a little bit about the story. Although you have already learned this and you might have also done all the exercises. Okay? Yes. Now, the name of the story is The Last Leaf. Okay, so this is the story. Okay, who has written this story? This story was written by O. Henry. Okay, yes. So, O. Henry is a pseudonym, and you can also say pen name. Okay, what was his actual name? His actual name was William Sidney Porter. His actual name was William Sidney Porter. Now, who was this, which is the author? He was an American short story writer. Okay, yes. He had written so many short stories, and most of his short stories have got some kind of a surprising ending. Okay, you have already, got some idea from his story, The Last Leaf, in our English textbook. You got it? So that is the thing. So William Sidney Porter or O. Henry, they both are same. Okay, now the second thing that you have to keep in mind is whenever we do some kind of a story, we have to know the 5 elements. You know the 5 elements of a story. Okay, yes. Now, what are these 5 elements? These 5 elements are, okay, now let us do these one by one. The 5 elements. The first one is setting. Okay, so you have to always see what is the setting of that story. So, if you look at the story, the setting of The Last Leaf is in New York City. Okay, the story takes place in New York City. Okay, now the second one is the character. Now, what are the characters? Who are the characters we have in the story? So, character can be animal, especially if it is a fable. Fable, you know, fable is a short story in which the characters are animals. Animals are also character. Now, if we talk about the story, The Last Leaf, do you remember the characters? Yes, the characters, we have 2 girls. Okay, Sue, the other one was Johnsy, and then we have the barman. Okay, yes. Now these are the characters. You can also say the narrative. Okay, yes. And the next we have the plot. Okay, you see the plot is all the series of events that takes place in the story. These characters, we have got at least 3 characters here, and these characters will not stay in the story without doing. They will do something. So all these events are plot. Okay, yes. What happens? Okay, which is the characters, they become sick. Okay, yes, and there is which is a leaf. Okay, the last leaf. Johnsy was waiting for the last leaf to fall, and which is she believed that she would also die when the last leaf would fall. Okay, yes, this is plot, and then we have the conflict. Okay, yes. So conflict is or a problem or anything. Okay, yes. So what is the conflict? Okay, so there was a Johnsy. Okay, she believed that she would die when the last leaf fell. Okay, yes. And she was just waiting for the last leaf to fall. And then Barman comes and he painted a beautiful leaf similar to the real one, and because of that, which we see, so that they can it can come into resolution, and finally we have the resolution. Okay, the conflict finally gets resolved. Okay, yes, in the story. So the conflict also gets resolved here. What happens? We have that Berman, he painted a very beautiful leaf similar to the real one, and because of that leaf, John C decided that she would live, she would not die. Okay, so that is the resolution. And we have the theme. What is the main theme of the story? Okay, yes, the main gist, the meaning that we should not give up hope. We may come across so many problems, but we should never give up hope. You got it? It also talks about the human concern and human sacrifice. Okay, yes. So the sacrifice of Barman, which is a concern of John C, which is Sue to John C, who was sick. Barham was also sick. They both were suffering from pneumonia. And finally, Barham dies. He dies because of pneumonia, but John C, she recovered. Okay, yes. So Barham was able to, there was one wish, okay, one dream of Barham. What was that? To create a masterpiece. And he was able to create a masterpiece. You got it? So that is just what should I say, short information about the story, The Last Leaf. You may come across so many other stories, so you have to take all these 5 elements. Okay, yes. One more thing, we have got, which should I say, point of view, POV. Okay, yes. So POV means how the story is told, what kind of narration. So you see, there are 2 types of narration. First one is first person narration, where the narrator himself or herself is in the story, and what should I say, we have got words like I. Okay, yes, I, me, my, like. And this lastly, the narration is done in third person. You got it? Yes. So the narrator was not involved in the story, but he was telling. So we have got the words like he and she and they, like this. All these are third person. Okay. Now these are the things that you have to keep in mind. Okay. Yes. Now this is a literature story. Okay. Yes. So in the examination, there will be a question based on what should I say, all the literature chapters. Okay. Now you should also know what kind of questions will come in the examination. Okay. Yes. So there will be 1 mark question where which we have MCQ, multiple choice question. We also have which we say 3 marks question. We also have 4 marks question. We also have 5 marks question. Okay, now these are the types of question that will come. Okay, they are going to test so many things, your understanding, your other reading skills, for example, evaluation, inferences, some exploratory which are the exercises, which are the question which will be out of the textbook. Okay, now these are the things that you have to keep in mind. Understood? Okay, yes. Now let us talk about the new syllabus, English syllabus. Okay, yes. So I'm going to, what should I say, take you through the new syllabus. I'm sure you all are familiar with the new syllabus, but nevertheless, I want to, what should I say, explain this in detail so that it will help you in doing your own preparation. Okay, yes. So the class 9 English syllabus, you know the marks will be out of 80. Okay, yes. So the marks will be out of 80, and I have got the syllabus with you, with me, and I'm sure you also have the syllabus with you. Okay, yes. Now we have this 80. Out of 80, we have reading section, we have writing and grammar, we have literature. You got it? Okay, yes. Now, if we look at the mark distribution, for the reading, we have 20 marks. Okay. For the writing and grammar, we have 20 marks. And for, what should I say, the literature, we have got 40 marks. Okay. So, how many? We got 80. Okay, yes. So I'm going to dissect this, okay, so that you will get some idea. Now, as far as the reading is concerned, there will be two reading passages. Okay, the first one will be on discursive. And it will be having around 400 to 450 words. Okay. This long passage you will be given, and which we say there will be MCQ. There will be MCQ 10 marks. Okay, yes, short answer times. There will be multiple choice question, and the second one is factual passage. So factual passage means what should I say? A passage which talks about facts. Okay, yes. Now, this passage will be having 200 to 250 words. Okay, again, the types of question will be MCQ. Okay, there will be 10 marks. So 10, how many? 20 marks. So with this, we have come to the end of the reading section. Okay, so it's important for you to know the different types of questions that come in the examination. Okay, yes. Now let us talk about the writing. Writing has 10 marks, 20 marks. Writing has 10 marks, and grammar has 10 marks. So first, let us talk about the writing. Okay, yes. Now, as far as the writing is concerned, there is one descriptive paragraph. Okay. So, I'm sure you know what descriptive paragraph is. There are so many paragraphs, and one type of paragraph is descriptive. Okay, I have already uploaded one video on descriptive paragraph. So, we write so many descriptive paragraphs. Okay, now in the examination, there will be one descriptive paragraph on person. Okay, you have to describe a person. Now, how do we write a descriptive paragraph? So, there is a video, and you also learn how to write a descriptive paragraph. Or, there is a diary entry. Yes. So, out of these two, there will be one question. And this question will carry 5 marks. Understood? Okay, so out of 10, 5 marks gone. Now, the second type of writing is story writing. So, yes, there will be one question where you have to write a story. Okay? Yes, story. Okay? Yes. And this story will carry 5 marks. Okay, yes, story, 5 marks. Now with this, we have come to the end of the writing section, 10 marks. Now what is left? Now let us talk about the, that grammar part. Writing, 10 marks finished. Now the grammar part. Okay, let us talk about grammar. Grammar again has 10 marks. Okay, yes. Now, what are the grammar section? We have got the tenses. Oh, we have got the modals. Second one. And we have the subject, verb, agreement, subject, verb, concord, just like class 10. Okay, basically these syllabus grammars, which is syllabus same as class 9 and 10. And then we have got the reported speech. We have got the reported speech, and there are 3 types. Okay, in the reported speech, we talk about how to change command sentence, how to change a statement. Okay, yes. And finally, how to change question. Okay, yes. Now, these are the things that you have to keep in mind regarding reported speech. And finally, we have in the grammar section, the last topic is determiners. Okay, determiners. Determiners. Okay, so in the grammar section, these are the topics. Okay, the tenses, models, subject, verb, agreement, reported speech, and then there will be a determiners. Okay, yes. So there will be what should I say, multiple choice question. Okay, there will be multiple choice. There won't be any what should I say, grammar in isolation. All this will be in grammar in context, and the examiner will test your skills in this by asking MCQ questions. You got it? Okay. Now what is left? Now we are left with the literature part. Okay. Yes. Now literature part. Let me talk about the literature part. Okay. Yes. Now how many marks are there in literature? There are 30. Okay. Yes. 30 marks. Now in the literature, yes, we have got prose, we have got poem, and we have got drama. Understood? And we also have the two textbooks. The first one is Beehive, and the second one is Moments. Understood? Now let us try to study the mark distribution of the literature. And literature has got 30 marks. Literature, 30 marks. Okay, yes. Now first, there will be MCQ question. Okay, yes. There will be two types of MCQ question. MCQ. Okay, yes. So it carries 5 marks. It carries 5 marks. 10. Okay, yes. So that is the thing. And the second one is there will be 2 marks question. Okay, yes. There will be 2 marks question, 4 different question carrying 2 marks. Again, there will be 4 questions carrying 3 marks. It carries 3 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks. Okay, yes. Question, and then we have 5 marks. 5 marks long question. Again, there will be 5 marks questions. Okay, one will be from the Beehive, the other one will be from the Moments textbook. So with this, we have come to the end of this 30 marks. Okay, this is how I divided the literature marks. So students, it's very important for you to know the different types of questions, and you can also say rubric. This is rubric. So on the basis of your rubric, if you know the rubric where the marks will be allotted, accordingly you can prepare for the examination. Understood? So I've already given you a brief tour of the new syllabus. Okay, yes. Now, as far as the literature is concerned, we have got 2 textbooks, Beehive and Moments, and according to the latest syllabus, okay, few chapters have been deleted from the Beehive, and another few have been deleted from the Moments. It's already in the the website, so you can check this. Okay, yes. So today I'm going to stop here. I'm sure you have understood just a good idea about the new class 9 syllabus. Okay, yes. So thank you so much and all the best.